When a Cancer woman and a Virgo man meet on the path of love, the connection can feel safe, stable, and promising. They are two signs that, at first glance, seem to fit well. Cancer is sensitive, intuitive, and seeks emotional security in their partner. Virgo, for their part, is practical, analytical, and has a realistic view of love. Both share the desire to build something lasting, based on respect and commitment. However, their differences can become a double-edged sword. While Cancer lets their emotions and intuition guide them, Virgo prefers logic and analysis before making important decisions in the relationship. Can these differences complement each other, or will they end up driving them apart? Today, we are going to explore the compatibility between a Cancer woman and a Virgo man in depth. We will analyze the initial attraction, the strengths of the relationship, and the challenges they may face along the way. An attraction based on stability and care. From the first meeting, Cancer and Virgo can feel comfortable with each other. It is not a connection that bursts with fireworks or an overwhelming attraction like in other zodiac combinations, but there is something in their energy that feels natural and familiar. Cancer, with their warmth and sensitivity, awakens in Virgo a desire for protection and care. They like to feel useful in the lives of the people they love, and Cancer's tenderness gives them the opportunity to show their most attentive and committed side. For Cancer, finding someone as stable and reliable as Virgo is a relief. They are used to dealing with people who do not always understand their mood swings or emotional depth, but Virgo, with their patience and willingness to help, offers something different. The rhythm of this couple is slow but steady. Neither of them is in a hurry to jump into a relationship without first ensuring that there is real compatibility. Both need to feel secure before fully opening their hearts. Cancer is reserved with their emotions until they feel protected, and Virgo does not act on impulses without having analyzed the situation in detail. However, even though the initial attraction is positive, their differences may start to show over time. Cancer is a water sign, which means they are guided by their emotions. Virgo, as an earth sign, has a much more rational approach. If they cannot find common ground, Cancer may feel that Virgo is too cold or distant, while Virgo may see Cancer as someone too sentimental or unpredictable. A relationship built with patience. When this couple commits, they can build a relationship based on stability and mutual respect. Both value loyalty and seek a love that is not only intense but also lasting. They are not the type of couple that is swayed by fleeting passions or impulsive relationships. One of the greatest strengths of this relationship is that Virgo has the ability to provide Cancer with the stability and security they need. Unlike other more volatile or temperamental signs, Virgo is someone you can rely on. They will always be there to support their partner and solve problems calmly and patiently. This gives Cancer the peace of mind of knowing they are with someone who truly cares about them and their well-being. On the other hand, Cancer offers Virgo a space where they can relax and connect with their more emotional side. Although Virgo tends to be reserved with their feelings, Cancer has the ability to make them feel comfortable opening up. Their sweetness and understanding teach Virgo that not everything in life is about logic and that nurturing emotional connection in the relationship is also important. However, this couple also faces challenges. Virgo's tendency to criticize can be difficult for Cancer, who is a very sensitive sign. Virgo does not have bad intentions when pointing out mistakes or suggesting improvements, but their direct style can hurt Cancer without them realizing it. If Virgo does not learn to express their opinions more tactfully and Cancer does not learn to not take everything personally, discussions can become frequent. Another point of conflict is how they handle stress. Cancer needs emotional support when feeling overwhelmed, while Virgo prefers to resolve problems logically. If Cancer seeks reassurance and only receives practical advice, they may feel misunderstood. Virgo, for their part, can become frustrated if they feel that Cancer gets too carried away by their emotions without seeking concrete solutions. Life as a couple, home, routine, and stability. When a Cancer woman and a Virgo man decide to share their lives together, the relationship is characterized by an atmosphere of stability, security, and order. Both signs seek a partner with whom to build something lasting, and this is reflected in their way of living together. While other signs may focus more on the excitement of the moment or constant novelty, Cancer and Virgo find happiness in the tranquility of day-to-day life. They do not need luxuries or grand adventures to feel fulfilled. They prefer a relationship based on trust, commitment, and the small details that make a difference. Cancer brings warmth and affection to the home. They love to create a cozy environment where their partner feels comfortable and protected. They enjoy taking care of Virgo, showing love through everyday gestures like cooking their favorite meal or decorating the home with small details that make them feel special. For Cancer, home is their refuge, the space where they can be themselves without fear of judgment from the outside world. Virgo, for their part, also appreciates the stability of a well-organized home. They are someone who enjoys order and routine, so they usually take care of the more practical aspects of living together, ensuring that everything functions properly and there is no unnecessary chaos. However, even though both value stability, they may have differences in how they manage routine. Cancer, being a water sign, has frequent emotional changes and may need moments of introspection or emotional expression. Virgo, as an earth sign, is more structured and tends to focus on the practical. This can generate certain conflicts if Cancer feels that Virgo is too rigid or distant when they need emotional support. Virgo, on the other hand, can become frustrated if they feel that Cancer gets too carried away by their emotions without seeking concrete solutions to problems. Another aspect to consider in cohabitation is how both handle cleanliness and order. Virgo is known for their love of organization and their need for everything to be in its place. They like efficiency and can become a bit obsessive about details if they feel that things are not as they should be. Cancer, although they also value a cozy and harmonious home, does not always have the same discipline as Virgo when it comes to maintaining meticulous order. If Virgo does not learn to be more flexible and Cancer does not make an effort to adapt a little more to their partner's lifestyle, this can become a point of friction. Despite these differences, Cancer and Virgo have a great capacity to adapt to each other. If they manage to communicate effectively and understand each other's needs, they can form a relationship where stability is combined with affection and dedication. Both know that love is built day by day, and they are willing to make the necessary effort for the relationship to thrive. Virgo will provide structure and a practical sense, while Cancer will ensure that the relationship has warmth, tenderness, and a touch of emotion. If they manage to balance these aspects, they can form a solid and lasting couple, where life together feels like a safe refuge in which both can grow together. Is Cancer and Virgo a pair destined for success? The relationship between a Cancer woman and a Virgo man has great potential to be successful, but their success is not guaranteed solely by initial compatibility. Both signs share fundamental values such as loyalty, stability, and the desire to build a lasting relationship, but for this union to work in the long term, it is necessary for each one to learn to understand and respect the other's differences. One of the key factors in the success of this relationship is the ability to adapt. Cancer and Virgo have very different ways of seeing and processing the world. Cancer is emotional, intuitive, and guided by feelings, while Virgo is analytical, rational, and prefers a logical approach to life and love. If they can find a balance between emotion and reason, they can complement each other perfectly. Virgo can help Cancer find stability in moments of insecurity, while Cancer can teach Virgo to connect more with their emotions and to set aside their need for absolute control. Communication will be another determining factor in the success of the relationship. Virgo is a sign that tends to be very critical, not out of malice, but because they seek perfection in everything they do. However, Cancer is extremely sensitive and may take Virgo's observations as personal attacks, even when their partner is only trying to help. To avoid unnecessary conflicts, Virgo must learn to express their opinions with more tact, while Cancer must work on not taking every comment as a signal of rejection. If both manage to develop communication based on respect and understanding, they will be able to avoid many arguments and strengthen their relationship. Another important aspect is the way they handle stress and conflicts. Cancer needs to feel supported and understood in difficult moments, while Virgo tends to focus on practical solutions rather than providing immediate emotional support. If Virgo minimizes Cancer's emotions, or if Cancer feels ignored when they are only seeking understanding, resentment can arise. Here, the key will be for Virgo to learn to offer emotional support before jumping to logical solutions, and for Cancer to understand that the way Virgo solves problems does not mean a lack of interest, but rather they simply have a different approach. If both are willing to make small adjustments and work on the relationship, they can form a stable, trustworthy, and loving couple. Virgo will bring structure, order, and security to Cancer's life, while Cancer will provide tenderness, support, and a sense of home that Virgo truly values. In the best case, this couple can become an unbreakable team, where love is built day by day with patience and commitment. However, if they cannot overcome their differences and allow small conflicts to accumulate, the relationship may become cold and distant over time. Share your opinion and personal experience in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.